What is up, H-Town? We are back and
Good afternoon, guys. How are we doing? Man,
good
I'm happy
afternoon.
and proud to be here with Mary Harriet. Miss Harriet. Oh,
Yes.
how do you want me to call it? Because I know you told
Harriet.
me Harriet.
Harriet. Yeah,
So
I go by Harriet.
by Harriet. So that's the best. When you ask somebody and let them know how can I call you? Because I mean, we're being respectful, like hey, Miss
Yeah.
or Mister. Because I really have met a lot of people that they tell me, don't call me Mister. It seems like I'm too old.
No, I mean I like it when people call me Miss Harriet. Miss Harriet. The kids at the gym they call me Miss Harriet.
It's like Miss Harriet. Where's your husband?
No, that is actually Mrs.
Mrs. Right? I
Yeah.
always get confused with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Miss is like for single women and then Mrs. is for like married women.
Ah.
This is my fourth.
She loves those candies. They're really good. But I
Thank
haven't
you.
I haven't
We are here today at Fuse Workspace, and I'm very thankful. They have a really great patio in here, and it's just amazing.
Oh yeah, the patio here is amazing. It's both sides. I know you cannot see it, but it's here on the other side. And then the inside, the place Fuse is an amazing place. So if you want to come out and just give it a tour and see what you decide, that's up to you.
If
But
you guys need a workspace, it is very cool in here. It's a cool workspace. I really love the smell. Whenever I would always enter the Fuse Workspace, I'm like, oh my god, I know this is Fuse.
oh yeah, the just it's funny. She's like, I know how it's Fuse because of the smell of it, but she's right. Every time I come in the front door or the back door,
It smells like Fuse.
yeah, it's like I'm infused now.
I'm infused now. Yeah.
I
I'm very my senses are very heightened. So I remember things by their smell, how they look like, how they feel like.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm sensual. I'm a very sensual person.
She's like,
So like let me sniff you. Let me sniff you.
now they're gonna be like, okay, who's this girl trying to sniff me?
You,
Spoof,
smell,
spoof, spoof,
you,
spoof.
you smell so good.
Well, you did tell me I smell good.
Oh, yeah. I think because I hang out a lot with my dogs, and you know how dogs like
Oh
they
yeah,
sniff a lot.
oh yeah. We have two little ones at home too, and they're just
Mhm.
amazing.
But today is a great day here in Houston, and I am so excited about this collaboration with Jesus. He's gonna help me do the Marie Harriet I am, so we can create content about self mastery. And I want to introduce myself again. I'm a self mastery specialist coach. So as I get to know myself, I want you guys to ask the same questions and get to know yourselves too.
Oh yeah. So I'm very happy to be here with her, and I know I got my notebook out because I got a couple of questions, but I'm not gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna answer some of them,
Yes,
and
please.
and I read them already. But it's something that's like, man, they're good questions because you gotta go inside and think about
And really think.
and really think.
Sometimes people think that they know themselves, but then when the question is right there in front of them, they're like, I don't know, man. Like, it's good that someone asked me that question so that I can get to know myself better.
And it's true because I know we ask those questions to ourselves,
Uh-huh.
and it's like you're answering them just to yourself, but sometimes
Uh-huh.
you actually need somebody to ask
Yeah,
it to you.
yeah. Exactly. So thank you, Jesus,
Oh, no
for
problem.
being.
Let me put my phone on vibration because then it's gonna be those.
It's a
ringing.
beautiful day in Houston.
It is, man, and it's hot.
He gave me iced tea latte. No, iced tea cappuccino. So I'm a little.
Oh my God, you finished it.
Whenever I need an iced tea or like a coffee or something, I would be like, "Hey, Jesus, can you make me some coffee?" He's the best at making coffee.
Those are really good, man. I like coffee. Coffee is good.
Thank you, Fuse, for
Oh
the
no,
coffee.
Fuse is good at that. That coffee machine is really good.
And the candies too. Yeah. This is my sixth one.
Oh, for real? Oh man, you're the first person that ate six. I want to see what's gonna be the reaction.
Oh my lord. All right, let's start.
All right, let's start, guys. But well, Miss Harriet, I have a question. The first question is, what are some things that you can do now to set your future on the right path? Well, hold on before let me ask it again so she can hear it and listen to it and be like, okay, let me answer that question right.
I had to remove it.
What are some things that you can do now to set your future on the right path?
Um, okay, so it's good that you asked that question about you. Ask that question to yourself, right? Because sometimes we just go through life, our daily, our routine, and not really know where we're going. I think a lot of people do that. So for me, like I said, um, it I didn't always wanted to be a mom. Like when I was younger, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to have a kid or if I wanted to have a family because I was living the single life. So I was a little bit directionless. But when I realized that I actually wanted to be a mom and I wanted to have a family in the future, I told myself, so what can we do now? How can I build a life that I can still be a mom and have a career?
Mm.
So I think for your question, for the question, I think for me, what I can do now is to build more content, create more content, build a life for me that is more of like online, that I have a career, I can write, I can act, I can do a podcast by myself, so that when I actually have a kid, it's not a hard transition for me. And I can still be home with my future kids and future family because I want to be able to cook dinner, lunch, or breakfast for my husband and kids. So, those are one of like the big things that women forget to ask
Mm.
themselves. Like, it's easy. Like people would ask you, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Oh, I
Mm.
want to be. I don't want to say a doctor again.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. People would say that. Okay, I want to be an
Officer.
astronaut, right? And then not really ask you, would you be okay to be gone a year and not see your family if you wanted to actually be a mom?
Mhm.
So sometimes, like one of the things that we need to ask kids right now, do you want to have a family when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? Along with what do you want to be when you grow up, so that they can plan better. Because not a lot of people ask kids or ask other people if they actually want to have a family or what their plans towards the future. It's more like what do you want to be?
What do you mean by the kids? Because I mean, it's
Because
kind of hard to ask
when
a
you're
little
a
kid,
man, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like
16-year-old.
16. No, like I feel like we need to normalize that. Like it's not bad to ask a kid or a teenager, do you think you see yourself that you want to be a mom? We need to normalize those kind of things because those are the things that they actually need to think about. It's actually one of the most important things that people need to think about, because if you actually want to have a family and get married, then actually then you have to act like wife material and
Mm.
not really sleep around,
Mm.
those kind of things. Because people don't ask those questions and they don't even know themselves, they're like in the hookup culture, and then in their minds they're like, I want to get married. Then how are you going to do that if you keep meeting men who are not ready to commit?
That's true. But some women think that they have to go out there and experience
Well,
and
I mean, that's
see.
that's that's different. Like I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like they have to experience, they have to date around, and this and that. It depends. Like every person have a different strategy. But what I'm saying is that if you actually want to be married,
mm,
you don't want to sleep with your future husband the first night that you guys met.
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
understand.
so that's why you actually, because that's one of my mistakes. I've learned my mistake, and that's why this podcasting, this is for the next generation not to make the same mistakes as I did, because you don't want to have those kind of regrets.
No, you don't.
And in life, it's true that you learn from your mistakes and those are necessary to happen, but not essential. Like you don't have to keep to actually make huge mistakes in your life just for you to learn. Sometimes you just have to plan ahead, and then you learn as you go through. You don't have to make the same mistake as I did for you to know that, oh, I actually want to be married, so I'm not going to be sleeping around.
You're right, and you got a point. Like, even though everybody, has to learn their own experiences, but if we can help them out just through what we went through,
Yeah.
and that's up to them if they be like, dang, okay, they gave me, some sort of a motivation or inspirational
Yeah.
for me to not go to that path, then that's
Uh-huh.
fine. Do it. That's help. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
because our audience, if you don't believe in what we're saying, that's fine, because I don't expect everyone to agree in everything that I say. This podcast is for people who actually agree or resonate with my values, with our belief, and and see the lesson in what we're saying. So it's not for everyone, and that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Because I mean, being an entrepreneur, a business owner, businesswoman, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
People love what they do. They can work at McDonald's or work in the oil and company, and they love that. I'm like, I'm happy with them. I have friends around that do that, and they see me there. They love what I do, and the same with me. I love what they do. They have their family, kids, home. They go to vacations,
Yeah.
and that's what they want. That's what they
Yeah.
want.
So if you want to listen to this podcast, then that's for you. Then
Hmm.
if not, then that's not for you.
It's like us. We listen to other podcasts, the same
Uh-huh.
thing. We gave it a chance and a try, and maybe that podcast, it might be too much or
Yeah.
something that maybe is not there for us yet. So we're like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not gonna listen to it,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna judge you or tell other people don't go listen to it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, Jesus, what's your answer for that?
Oh man, the answer for that. What was the question?
You're the one who asked me the question.
Right? No, yeah, yeah. No, the question again. What was? What are some things I can do now to set my future on the right path?
Yeah.
Well, my answer to that is like everything that I'm doing right now. Like I know that I'm doing the podcast, and I know I'm a content creator, and I really want to help people out. I really want to help people out. Give them the voice right here in the podcast. It doesn't really have to be an entrepreneur or a businessman, businesswoman here, but I want to change that. That anybody, it can be anybody that wants to come in here and just want to hear that story of them. And they might not even have a business or anything, but I just want other people to know that they're humans too. That they got a heart. Just
Yeah.
because they may not be an entrepreneur or have a business or something like that, that they don't, there's not someone out there that wants to listen to the story. They might have a story that is so powerful that it's helping not
Other
only
people
one
to
but so many
inspire them.
people,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
inspire
Yeah.
them.
Exactly.
And I decided that yes, I'm bringing in other businesses just like ourselves, bloggers, podcasters, but I want everybody to not be afraid and be like, hey, give me a call or let me know or message me like, Jesus, I just want to be on your podcast,
I have
and
a story to share.
I have a story to
I
share.
want to change lives.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
change life, and I know I don't have a business or anything like dude or ma'am or whatever. Come
Come
in,
on
let's go.
in.
Come on in, let's do it. I'm not gonna say no because I know that I'm helping, bringing in more businesses and trying to help businesses, eyes so they can see them. No, to me, it's that everybody can come in here. It's a storytelling podcast
Yeah.
that I want to help. So my future in this path is to keep on pushing that. I keep on helping people, keep on building myself, keep on studying myself because we're a work in progress. Because
Yes.
you have to sit down and realize that who is that person that you have to study, and it's
Yeah.
you.
It's you.
Every single day you gotta be like your statistics, your strategies, everything. Like, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? What do I have to do now to make it possible for my next level,
Yeah.
or for my next sale, or
But
for
that's why you need to actually plan, because how would you know the next level if you actually don't have a plan?
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And you have to just go out there and be actually believing in you.
Yes.
Believe in you. It
Believe in
doesn't
you.
matter if you are religion, or you believe in religion or God or not. Just believe in you.
Believe in yourself.
Believe
Yes,
in yourself
exactly.
that anything that is in your heart, your mindset, your conscious, that you'll be able to do it. That you'll be able to run through that path, and you're gonna go kill it.
Yes.
And remember, there's always gonna be some damn obstacles. There's always gonna be things that are gonna happen. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna get sick. Your car breaks down. Come on, nothing is perfect. Come on, what would you think if everything would be perfect?
Yeah.
That there's no wall, there's no obstacles to reach.
You would
what you
not
want.
know what is white if there's no black.
There he goes. Simple as that.
Yeah, simple as that. Anyway, for me to end this question, I want what do I need to do to make sure, what was the question again?
You're good. This says, what are some things I can do now to set my future on the right path?
I am going to follow my heart, and I'm going to be authentic to myself and my path and my purpose here on earth.
Yeah, the same way.
Yeah.
The same finishing with her is just finishing, starting what you're doing right now, and keep
Yeah.
on pushing and keep
Keep on
on helping
pushing.
and keep on knowing that that's you.
Always be you.
Always be you, and that's you.
Stay true to yourself.
Yep, there we go. Stay true to yourself and
Yes.
keep on running.
Yes.
Keep
There
on
you
running.
go. All
Thank,
right.
thank you, guys. Oh no,
Wait,
there's
hold on.
no
No, no, no.
thank you. Well,
Let me just turn this off. So we can start again. All right. There you go.
you this one too.
Yeah. It's just easier for me to edit that way.